Vivamus, mea lesbia, atque memus. Rumoresque sanum severiorum, omnes unius aestimemus assis. Soles occidere redire possunt, nobis, cum semel occidit brevis lux, nox est perpetuum dormienda. Da mi basia mille, de indecentum, de in milatra, de in secunda centum, de in duasqualtra mille, de in decentum, de in cum milia multa fecerimus, conturbabimus illa, ne sciamus, aut nequis malus invidere possit, cum tantum sciatesse passiorum.
Let us live, my Lesbia, and let us love. And let us value all the rumors of the strict old men as one penny. The suns are able to set and to return, when once and for all our brief night falls. Night must be perpetual sleep. Give me 1,000 kisses, then 100, then another 1,000, then a following 100, then continuously another 1,000, then 100. Then we have made many thousands. We will have mixed that. Let us not learn, or let anyone be able to inflict bad, when he may know that there are so many kisses. The overarching theme in Catullus 5 is the concept of YOLO, or you only live once. YOLO, or the modern-day Carpe Diem, illustrates ephemeral life. This theme expresses Catullus' urgency for passion with his Lesbia. Catullus conveys this idea in order to persuade Lesbia to disregard the criticism from old men. His use of anaphora of day and day demonstrates his persuasiveness and resilience for Lesbia to change her mind. He further persists his argument through his mention of vivamus and amemus, let us live and let us love. By saying let us live, Catullus suggests that they both not take the days for granted since their brief light, or understood life, falls. He specifies vivamus by preceding this hortatory subjunctive with amemus. This addition is a crucial aspect to Catullus' work, since he appears to argue that love gives life meaning. To highlight the brevity of life, the brief light and perpetual sleep are contrasted by the anaphora of day and day. This juxtaposition of phrases shows that even though death is eternal, their kisses are too, but persist in a different way. Da mihi marks the turn of the poem, as Catullus transitions from the indicative and subjunctive to the authoritarian imperative. The placement of da as the first word adds boldness and importance. It also shows the force of Catullus' persuasion. Here, da signals Catullus' intended meaning of live like there's no tomorrow, but live it with me. Catullus appears to bind Lesbia to his words by uniting them through his use of third-person plural verb forms and possessive pronouns. Therefore, Catullus encourages Lesbia to live her life, but insists that they cherish life together in a direct tone.
Tu ne quae sierisci rene fas quem mihi quem tibi. Finem di dederint leuconoe nec Babylonios. Temptaris numeros ut melius quid erit pati. Su pluris hiemes su tribuit Jupiter ultimam. Quae nunc oppositis debilitat pumicibus more. Tyrenum sapias vinaliques et spatio brevi. Spem longam reseces dum loquimur fugerit in vida. Aetas carpe diem quam minimum credula postero.
Let you not have asked, it is not right to know, what end the gods have given to you, to me, nor attempt the Babylonian reckonings, Lucuno. How much better to endure whatever comes, whether Jupiter grants us more winters or whether this is our last, which now one deliberates upon opposing cliffs of the Tyrrhenian Sea. Be wise, mix the wine, and since time is brief, limit far-reaching hopes. While we speak, envious time has passed. Seize the day, place as little trust as possible, understood in tomorrow. Leucone, the name of the woman Horace is addressing, has an interesting etymology. Deriving from the Greek words leukos and nous, meaning white or pure, and mind, her name suggests her character. Whether her name was actually Leuconi, a woman by the name of Leuconi is mentioned by Plato in his Symposium as Socrates' instructor about love. His use of her name in the Greek vocative emphasizes his address to her. The set of indirect questions in the beginning of the poem force the reader, or in this case, the addressed, to ponder the shortness of life and the pains of that short life. The imagery Horace presents of winter represents the inevitability of death and the darkest parts of life that must be endured. The line of, whether Jupiter grants us more winters or whether this is the last, in addition to the line, time is brief, together convey this idea. The imperatives in the last lines of the poem are used to express Horace's main point, carpe diem. Be wise and mix the wine emphasize the importance of living life fully that Horace stresses. The position of sapias at the beginning of the line gives it special importance. Sapias is used to wish Leuconi well, but also to subliminally have her think about his previous advice. Thus, Horace is saying in a clandestine way, take my advice. Lastly, Horace's attribution of the adjective envious to the word time is an example of anthropomorphism. The human qualities Horace gives time make time seem like a tangible threat to his love, which is indirectly pressuring her to heed this warning. In both Catullus and Horace's works, there are numerous similarities. The theme of imminent death is prominent in both works with varying imagery. The transition of the subjunctive mood to the commanding imperative mood persists throughout both works. The direct address of lovers, both in the vocative case, is the same as well. The use of pseudonyms or aliases for their lovers are too utilized, allowing the real identities to be mentioned incognito. Despite many commonalities, the poems diverge as much as they converge. Horace uses juxtaposition to show his union with his lover, as seen by for you and for me. Catullus, on the other hand, incorporates plural verbs and possessive and personal pronouns to achieve the same message. Their tones vary as well, as Horace's diction serves to influence his lover subliminally, while Catullus's word choice is direct. Both authors convey a sense of urgency in their messages, but Horace uses anthropomorphism of time, and Catullus uses anaphora of day and day. The main difference, however, is that Horace primarily wants his girl to live her life fully regardless of him, while Catullus asserts that for Lesbia to live life fully, it must be with him.